What's up, everybody? Here's Rick again. So I've made some additional progress with this OBS Chevy. Let me show you what I did. All right, so I took the these liners off, took the fender, took the hood off. All right, so for these fenders, right, what you do is these two bolts right here, 13 millimeters. There's a bolt right here that you have to access from the inside. You have to open your door, access it from the inside. There's another one that goes right here that you access from the inside. And there's one under the bottom right here. All 13 millimeters, right? So whenever the hood is on too, there's also an additional 13 millimeter bolt that's sit for the hood bracket. All right. So took these fenders off. I took out all of the wiring. So this piece of wiring right here that's left goes to the distribution box inside the engine compartment. So all that stuff have to be accessed inside the engine compartment. All right, so same goes on this side right here, 13 millimeter. And it was pretty easy. So I'm not sure if you remember when I told y'all this truck was once green. So now you can see all the green that was left on it. So when I start doing my press work, all this right here is going to be black. I'm going to paint it high temp paint. The frame, I'm going to use Port 15. All right, and then I'm going to use the gray primer. Then I'm going to use the black top coat, so that I'll know if I make a mistake or if I'm leaving anything untouched. So my next step, as for disassembling on this truck, I am going to take off the ABS sensor. I'm going to take off all these brake lines all the way back to the front, to the back, and the ones in the front. I have the fuel lines to remove, right? And I also have these coolant lines and the AC part right here. Going to the back, right? This is the transmission cross member that I took out. Looks very dirty, showing its age. And I also removed the fuel tank. So fuel tank is sitting right here. Looks beat up, but what I'm going to do is once I take out the fuel pump, and if I'm not too happy with how the inside looks, I'm just going to buy a new one. But if the inside looks pretty good, I'm just going to disassemble it, sand it down, and repaint it, and just put it back in the truck. So I'm not going to use a regular fuel pump for this. I'm going to use the Holley 525 LPH fuel pump that goes in here. So I won't be in need of any fuel supply. So one thing that's puzzling me right now, right? So the strange rear end is still being built. So I won't be using this rear end, right? So the reason why I went with strange is because they came with a 35 spline axles, and I think that should be good enough for the power I'm going to be putting down. But the thing that I'm struggling with is the frame stiffening. So I'm not sure which route I want to go first, but I know I have to stiffen this frame. And there are a couple online that I saw, but I'm not going to pay $1,600 to buy a set of, Tinworks or any other company who charges a ridiculous amount of money for you know, frame stiffening. Don't get me wrong, they put in the work and they have a good product, and it looks very good, but I'm not going to pay that much. So the plan for me is, I think I'm going to get a couple of 3-inch pipes and put a couple plates on each end of it and then bolt it to the frame. So that will be my frame stiffening. But that is the one thing that's puzzling me, right? But the next step right now is, what I want to do also is do a shock relocation kit. So QA1 sells a kit that relocates, it's a universal kit that relocates both shocks to the rear of the axle. I think I'm going to do that so that I can free up the space in the front right here to put a frame stiffener right here. And I also might take this out right here and just put 2 frame stiffener back here. So one back here going across and another one up here for extra support. Don't get me wrong, this piece right here is very sturdy and stuff like that, but I think I want to change it out and go a different route. What else? So what's left right here now is just to start the cleaning, start the press work, and move on to priming and painting. So once again, YouTube, that's all the progress that I've made so far. You know, still pushing away at it. As you can see, outside is very, very beautiful, and I would like to share my lineup. There goes the cat. That's the BMW I rebuilt the engine in. There goes my daughter's car, just got her license. Tahoe, Jaguar, and the beauty right over here, that is a Genesis GV80. All right, so once again, YouTube, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you some other time. Thank you.